Keanu Reeves. His full name is Keanu Charles Reeves. He was born on September 2nd, 1964. He is a Canadian actor, author, director, and musician. Reeves has spent most of his career typecast as the action hero. Saving the world is a recurring character arc in many roles he has portrayed. His zodiac sign is Virgo. His height is 1.86 meters. His weight is 84 kilograms. Since he is a private person, his religion is a mystery. His birthplace was Beirut, Lebanon. If you're enjoying these videos, please remember to hit that like button. It helps us out a lot. And comment down below which celebrity you want to see in an upcoming video. Early life. Keanu Charles Reeves was born in Beirut, Lebanon on September 2nd, 1964, the son of Patricia and Samuel Nolan Reeves Jr. After his parents divorced in 1966, his mother moved the family to Sydney, Australia, and then to New York City. When Reeves was 9, he took part in a theater production of Damn Yankees. At 15, he worked as a production assistant on his mother's then-husband Paul Aaron's films. Reeves and his sisters grew up primarily in the Yorkville neighborhood of Toronto, with grandparents and nannies caring for them. Because of his grandmother's ethnicity, he grew up around Chinese art, furniture, and cuisine. Describing himself as a private kid, Reeves attended 4 different high schools, including the Edobai Koch School of the Arts, from which he was expelled. At De La Salle College, he was a successful ice hockey goalkeeper. Reeves had aspirations to become a professional ice hockey player for the Canadian Olympic team, but decided to become an actor when he was 15. After leaving the college, he attended Avondale Secondary Alternative School, which allowed him to get an education while working as an actor. Career. In 1984, Reeves was a correspondent for the CBC youth television program Going Great. That same year, he made his acting debut in an episode of the television series called Hangin' In. He made his first motion picture appearances in Peter Markle's Youngblood, in which he played a goalkeeper. He then appeared in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, alongside co-star Alex Winter. The film was generally well received by critics, and grossed $40 million at the worldwide box office. The rest of 1991 marked a significant transition for Reeves' career, as he undertook adult roles, co-starring with River Phoenix as a street hustler in the adventure My Own Private Idaho. The New York Times complimented Reeves and Phoenix for their insightful performances. Reeves then starred alongside Patrick Swayze, Lori Petty, and Gary Busey in the action thriller Point Break. In 1992, he played Jonathan Harker in Francis Ford Coppola's gothic horror, Bram Stoker's Dracula. He then starred in the action thriller Speed, alongside Sandra Bullock and Dennis Hopper. In 1997, he starred in the supernatural horror film The Devil's Advocate, alongside Al Pacino and Charlize Theron. In 1999, Reeves starred in the critically acclaimed science fiction film The Matrix, the first installment in what would become the Matrix franchise. The Matrix proved to be a box office success. Several critics considered it to be one of the best science fiction films of all time. In 2001, Reeves continued to explore and accept roles in a diverse range of genres. After being absent from the screen in 2002, Reeves returned to the Matrix sequels in 2003, with The Matrix Reloaded and The Matrix Revolutions, released in May and November respectively. In 2005, Reeves played the titular role in Constantine, an occult detective film. Reeves then appeared in the Richard Linklater-directed animated science fiction thriller A Scanner Darkly. Next, in 2008, Reeves collaborated with director David Ayer on the crime thriller Street Kings. Reeves starred in another science fiction film, The Day the Earth Stood Still, a loose adaptation of the 1951 film of the same name. Reeves co-produced and appeared in a 2012 documentary, Side by Side. In 2013, Reeves starred in his own directorial debut, the martial arts film Man of Tai Chi. The film premiered at the Beijing Film Festival and the Cannes Film Festival, and received praise from director John Woo. Also in 2013, Reeves played Kai in the 3D fantasy 47 Ronin, a Japanese fable about a group of rogue samurai. After a series of commercial failures, Reeves' career rebounded in 2014. He played the titular role in the action thriller John Wick, directed by Chad Stahelski. Next, Reeves starred in a smaller-scale horror feature, Knock Knock, a remake of the 1977 film Death Game. In 2017, Reeves agreed to reprise his role for a sequel in the John Wick franchise, John Wick Chapter 2. The film was a critical and commercial success, grossing over $171 million worldwide. more than its predecessor. Returning to the John Wick franchise, Reeves starred in John Wick Chapter 3, Parabellum, in 2019. The film was another box office hit, grossing over $171 million in the United States and more than $155 million internationally. He then voiced Duke Kaboom in Toy Story 4, the fourth installment of Pixar's Toy Story franchise. Reeves will next appear in Bill and Ted Face the Music, the third sequel in the Bill and Ted franchise. The Matrix 4, the fourth sequel to the Matrix franchise, is currently being filmed with Reeves and Carrie Ann Moss reprising their roles. Relationships. He is currently in a relationship with Alexandra Grant. In 2009, Reeves met Grant at a dinner party. They went on to collaborate on 2 books together. They went public with their relationship in November of 2019. Lifestyle. Keanu Reeves' net worth sits at $360 million as of 2019. This puts him among the wealthiest actors in the world. His salary can range from $1 million to $10 million per film. Keanu Reeves has an insanely gorgeous compound of a home in the Hollywood Hills area of Los Angeles. There have been rumors that Reeves has a swanky pad on Honolulu, Hawaii. However, there have been no official reports confirming this. He is a car and motorcycle fanatic, and he has an impressive collection. Fun facts. In a 2005 article for Time magazine, Lev Grossman called Reeves Hollywood's ultimate introvert. He has been described as a workaholic, charming, and excruciatingly shy. Reeves' casual personality and ability to establish rapport with his manner have been observed by the public, leading him to be dubbed the internet's boyfriend. When he was asked to reprise his role in Speed 2, Keanu turned it down because he didn't like the script. Instead, he chose to tour with his band and play Hamlet in a 798-seat theater production in Winnipeg. Keanu Reeves has been known to take pay cuts for movies to help pay for alternative needs. He offered up $1 million of his paycheck in The Devil's Advocate so Al Pacino could be cast. He also took a pay cut of his share of ticket profits for The Matrix, so the producers could afford better special effects. The cut was $38 million. As a gift, Keanu gave each individual of the 12-person stunt team of The Matrix a Harley-Davidson motorcycle. There is a conspiracy which believes that Keanu Reeves is immortal. Fans have noted that Keanu looks extremely similar to Paul Monet, who was a French actor born in 1847, and they claim Keanu never seems to age. In Scotland, there is a Keanu Con, which is the world's first Keanu Reeves film festival. Reeves has been performing most of his own stunts since Speed. Keanu has played characters named John in 8 different movies. There's a belief called the Keanu Code that claims you can learn about hidden forces that influence the world by studying Keanu Reeves movies.